We lived on Clarence Street, St. James, in the city of Port of Spain, Trinidad. My father was a sailor and wasn't at home much. My mother had to bring me up very much by herself. She was very active in the Anglican Church and expected me to share her faith and her commitment to the church. But on Clarence Street, there were many distractions.
You're lucky to be able to hear that music, son. Before independence, the spiritual Baptists were outlaws. They'd have to meet in the forest. The police would raid their places of worship and prosecute them. But that did not stop them believing. And the strength of their faith allows us now to freely enjoy their celebration.
My father brought the piano home from one of his voyages. It just arrived one day with him, but it was my mother who made sure I learned how to play.
Okay, that's enough. It's time to practice your skills. Go to the shop for mommy. And come back quickly.
Son, the story of the steel band goes back thousands of years to Africa and the way the drum and rhythm ordered the lives of our ancestors. When they were brought to this country, they were not allowed to play the drum by the slave masters. So instead, they created rhythm with bamboo and then with steel. When my father, your grandfather, was a young man, a way of adding melody to the rhythm of the steel was discovered. The incredible beauty of the steel band is a tribute to our people's determination to honor their tradition and celebrate their spirit. It is our national instrument and an expression of our soul.
With my father away so much, my mother often turned to the priest for help in my discipline. The priest suggested I channel my musical talents into playing the organ in church. But for anyone who could hear the music of the street, things were not as simple as that.
The story of the Jose festival began nearly 2,000 years ago in Arabia with the death of two brothers, killed for their faith on the battlefield at Karbala. When the Indians were brought here, those of that faith continued to observe their tradition of commemorating this martyrdom and fought against the colonial authorities who outlawed this festival. Their successful resistance means that this is one of the few countries of the world where Jose is still observed. Always remember that, like the Steel Band and the Spiritual Baptist, Jose is a reminder of our strength and our determination to survive as a people, despite the efforts of others to enslave us.
The lessons that Clarence Street taught us were well learned. I grew up blessed with the richness of our many cultures, living side by side, united in our determination to be free and to celebrate this together with the world and with God.